I do want to quickly mention before we go into Full Gear, just how happy I was about the women's tag match on TV last week. Because we talked about it last week on the podcast, where I feel like AEW has just completely forgotten about this division, like to the point where like it's kind of almost embarrassing. And it's really weird because before the Riho and Emi Sakura match on Full Gear, they obviously had a video package prepared. So like obviously they had some sort of preparation. The Twitter never mentioned it. Nobody ever mentioned it. It wasn't on the countdown. It wasn't on the TV show. It's like, what is going on here? But thankfully, they had like a really, really well done women's tag match on TV with Emi Sakura and Jamie Hayter, and they faced off against Riho and Shauna, and that was just a really, really well done match. I think it was probably like the best women's TV anything they've done yet. I can't think of anything that was better than that. I don't know.
No, not currently. I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I think like this is like, if I'm them, like I'm taking these four, I'm taking Big Swole, and like I'm just building the entire division around these women. Like Hikaru Shida, Big Swole, and these four. And I'm just like, this is our division. You know what I mean? Like they obviously have a lot of stake in Britt Baker or whatever, and they obviously have a lot of stake in Allie. I believe they all have positive records. But if it were me, I'm taking Emi Sakura, I'm taking Jamie Hayter, Riho, Shauna, Hikaru Shida, and Big Swole, and like those are my six that I'm building this entire thing. Like, right? I mean, like those are the women to do it, I think. You know, and you can add in people coming in and out. Sadie Gibbs is someone that you can throw into the mix every once in a while too, because she's pretty good. Yuka Sakazaki is super over, and she barely did anything. She just came in for like 2 shows, and she's like the most over person.
That was it.
Yeah, so like you have a really like compared to before the pay-per-view, like they have a very solid group of women that they can really do a lot of special things with. And I hope they keep signing people. And Cody said on a conference call that the women's division is going to be something that's going to be taking a lot more priority post pay-per-view. I guess maybe they realized like how shittily they kind of handled this whole thing, to be honest. Maybe the tag match woke them up a little bit. I don't know. It was just, I thought it was a really good match. Like it was really, really good.
Yeah, I feel like now we'll see what they can do and going forward, if they're going to continue to push them. And Kenny's going to stop playing those video games.
Yeah, Kenny's getting stuck. Yeah, I can't get into Japan. It's like, no gamers allowed, Kenny. Why don't you go back home and start booking the women a little more, Kenny? Come on, help us out a little bit here.
You can get in Japan. We'll let you back.
Yeah, good. Put this division a little better. But I was really happy with the tag team match. And like, they had obviously, like Riho and Emi Sakura they've sort of been interacting on TV quite a bit. You know, they've done tags together and they've done stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But they never, and this goes back to the commentary, dude. The commentary is not putting anyone over. They're not putting feuds over. It's truly, and it is 100% truly up to the people in AEW to get themselves over.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the commentary is not doing anything for any of these people at all.
Yeah, it feels like you know all the history of them, but like they don't tell that story on commentary or tell anybody. Like Jim Ross can't even pronounce names correctly, so it's like,
yeah, no, I mean, like I can personally understand why someone wouldn't, like when I posted before the pay-per-view, I was like, I'm really excited for Riho versus Emi Sakura, and like I understand like that is not going to be the same for everyone else because like they don't understand. And it kind of pissed me off a little bit because I'm like, they should understand. Like, it's such a simple story. Like, hey, this girl was really young. She got trained. She went here, and now they're here, and she brought her teacher with her. It's a really easy, good story. Commentary could have put it over. They're not doing anything.
I feel like they said student versus teacher thing a couple times. I don't remember when.
No, they did, but the problem is that they're not putting over any story. It's like passerby information. It's like on the way to the ring. It's like, oh yeah, she's the mentor or whatever. All right, so JR, why aren't they going for the pin?
Right, it's just like another stat or something.
Yeah, it's just they're just reading things. They're not putting anything over.
This is
like JR was stuck. He's like, she's 98 pounds. She's 98 pounds. She's 98 pounds.
Oh yeah, he got stuck on that at the pay-per-view too. Right?
Yeah. We'll talk about that. I'm gonna talk about everything because they were at their worst. They were at their worst in Riho's match.
She's great for 98 pounds.
It was at their worst. Excalibur is fantastic at calling matches, but they need someone who's going to put over the in between stuff. You know what I mean? They need someone there, and like JR is not that person at all.